Hi, hello, welcome to today's video. I don't know why I'm so excited. Well, it's because I love drugstore makeup. Literally that's pretty much all I use, and every time I do buy high-end, it's on sale. So I do have a lot of high-end, honestly, because I'm really good at finding sales, which is a good video I want to do, the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. I want to say what's worth it and what's not. But yeah, and I still prefer my drugstore for most of the time. So for summer, I wanted to do a quick no foundation drugstore glowy makeup routine. There's a lot to this. It's all drugstore. It's actually all affordable brushes too that I used. And I'm holding my eyebrow pencil. And it's very glowy, and it's no foundation, and it's just really good. And if you want to see how I get, oh, and it's 5 minutes. So if you want to see how I get this makeup look, which doesn't really look like a makeup look, but it's my everyday makeup look, then keep watching. I usually start with my eyebrows. No particular reason why. Usually when I'm doing this look, I don't use primer. I just have moisturizer on, which I already put on. I'm looking for a really good sunscreen moisturizer, or moisturizer that has SPF, because right now I'm just using Jergens, which honestly works fine. But if you have any recommendations, please let me know down below. But yeah, I'm using the Ulta brow pencil in blonde, and this is probably the longest part of all of this. And now I'm using the Ulta brow gel, just because, I mean, it's summer, you don't want your brows to sweat off. And this is also in the shade blonde. Usually what I do is I let that brow gel sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to spoolie it out. Also, I just bought this Wet n Wild cucumber spray, and it's amazing. Ready? Oh my god. And I'm trying not to use it so much because I don't want it to run out. But it's so refreshing, and I just let that sit in. I guess that's kind of my primer. And the whole trick to this is no foundation. That's what makes this so quick. I am going to just use a concealer. I'm using the Wet n Wild, I don't know, the photofocus concealer, and I'm using it in soft ivory. Is that the right shade? Light ivory. And I love this stuff, especially for this kind of look, because it's very skin looking, and especially this shade, I think it's highlighting, but I can still use it on other parts of my skin, and it's just very blendable, and it's just the perfect substitution for foundation. It's definitely not a matte concealer or a dewy concealer. It's just, I think I want to say it's more on the matte side, but it looks really dewy because I have moisturizer on. If you don't feel comfortable just using concealer, a really good BB cream I recommend is the Garnier BB cream that has SPF in it. I really like that one. It's a good, I don't want to say dupe for the It Cosmetics one. I'm sorry. But it's a good alternative, I would say. I know you're probably thinking I can obviously see where it is. That's where the powder takes it in place. I think powder is the secret to all of this. It's really a game changer, because that's where I get my coverage, but then it doesn't look so cakey, you know? Which brings us to powder. This is my favorite drugstore powder. I also really like the L'Oreal one, but this is the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm in the shade 120 Soft Ivory. No, Classic Ivory. Everything ivory, but I don't know which one. So first I go in with the powder brush. This is what makes the big difference, guys. This is why my skin looks honestly, not to toot my own horn, but it looks really good. So I go in with the powder like this, right? Just patting around, whatever. But then, and I guess this is wrong to do, I get my sponge that I used and I put it in the powder, and then I go on top of that and I just pat it around and it just like sinks into your skin ever so slightly, and it's just amazing. Oh my god, I love how this looks. It just looks like your skin is like porcelain doll. It kind of like it's not real. I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in the shade, I don't know, is there more light to medium? I was gonna be like, is there more than one shade? But there is. And I'm just gonna use this Vanity Fair contour brush. I love using soft, this is my favorite brush to contour. I have like nicer brushes and everything, but a cheap like loose brush is like it for me, because it just like moves around more. And then while I have my bronzer out, I get like a little crease brush. This is my favorite. It's 99 cents from Wet n Wild, and I put it in my eyelid as well. And then, so there's two things I could do. I could put blush and then use my Essence highlight. Love this stuff. And just like a plain blush, like this Essence blush or this Wet n Wild blush in Apricot in the Middle is like my favorite, as you can see. But what I've been doing lately that I think even looks better, looks a lot healthier, is I grab this Wet n Wild. This is a highlight. Yeah, this is a To Reflect shimmer palette in the shade I'll have a Cosmo. I've had this forever and I would never use it. And then I was just like, I should just use this as like a blush and highlight at once. And it has changed the game. So I do a stippling brush. That's like the key here, because it like makes everything blend. I'll go in with mascara now. This is the Essence I Heart Extreme Volume Mascara. This isn't waterproof. Waterproof is key for me. I don't curl my lashes in the, like, if I'm doing a quick look. I don't think it really makes that big of a difference for me. But waterproof mascara in general is really good for holding a curl. But also for me, I have really watery eyelids. Literally right now, my eyes are already tearing. So I do waterproof pretty much always. I realized I forgot to do the setting spray part, which is like a big part of the trick, because most of this is mainly about not the products, but like the tricks I use. So like using a sponge to bounce in, which I'll do again after I do the blush highlight, just to get that in there. And then I will go over my things again. Also, I'm not gonna put mascara on my lower lashes just because, yeah, I don't want to. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Essence. This is extra. I don't always do this. But I'm gonna put it on my eyelids with the finger, and then I'm gonna put it on my Cupid's bow and a little extra highlight on my nose. And that is it. All we have left is setting spray. So I'm going to use the Cucumber again, because this is a primer. It's a 3-in-1. It's a prep, set, and refresh, which I think it actually is the most like actual refreshing one, because I feel like most setting sprays like are just setting sprays, or they're just like refreshing sprays, you know. But this definitely, like, I feel like it's all three, because the one that's not like scented, I used to use that one and it definitely did make my makeup last longer. And I fan really fast. I get my sponge and go over it with my sponge, and that's how I do this look. Okay, I just wanted to grab the camera. I guess I'm just used to vlogging, just to show you guys like what my skin looks like up close. As you can see, like, I definitely have texture here and I have a zit coming out, but like it just looks smooth from far away and glowy and fresh, and I love this makeup look. Also, I don't need to really put lipstick on. I just use this EOS lip balm, and that's all I do, and I keep that in my purse, and that's good enough for me. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!